You were formed in sacred silence. Hands of heaven shaped your frame, breathed alive by
If you have
love
found your way
eternal,
here,
long
it may
before
be
you
because your
burned
heart is
away.
carrying something
Not a
heavy,
flaw,
something
not a
that prayers
curse,
haven't yet
not a
erased,
role to keep
or
you
that pain
bound. You're
hasn't
the
fully healed.
image of the
I want to start by
maker,
saying this: you are not alone, and nothing about your pain makes you less worthy of love, peace, or healing. This video is for quiet moments when you feel tired of being strong, for the nights when your heart aches and your thoughts won't settle, and for the mornings when you want to begin again, but you're not sure how. What you'll find here are not quick fixes, but gentle, grounded tools that can help you reconnect with your dignity, your breath, and your spirit. These are daily healing exercises, a prayer for the broken-hearted, and soulful journal prompts that invite you to befriend your own story with kindness. These practices are drawn from both the wisdom of psychology and the compassion of Christian faith. They are simple but deeply powerful, meant to meet you where you are, without judgment, and walk with you step by step toward peace. So take your time, pause when you need to, come back to these as often as your heart asks. This is your space, and this is your reminder. You are still worthy. You are still becoming you, and you are held, even here. Welcome to Dignity Talks. I'm Ritva Huusko, a psychotherapist from Finland, and I'm passionate about exploring healing and wholeness through both psychology and biblical wisdom. Here we talk about faith, emotional growth, and the dignity of being human. So if you're seeking insight, hope, or just a quiet space for your soul, you're in the right place. Subscribe and join us on this meaningful journey. And it doesn't cost you anything. You only get notifications when the new videos are published. But let's go to the general daily exercises for healing. At first, the name and nurture practice. And the time you need in this is from 5 to 10 minutes. And its purpose is to develop awareness and self-compassion. And these are the steps. Sit quietly and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And don't judge. Just answer. Just name it. I feel lonely. I'm angry. I'm tired. Now place your hand over your heart and say gently, it's okay to feel this. I'm here with you. So there is your adult you and child you. They're both. And then picture yourself holding a child who feels the same. What would you say to him or her? And say that to yourself. The Lord is close to the broken-hearted and save those who are crushed in the spirit. Psalm 34, verse 18. As you sit quietly and name what you feel, let this verse remind you God does not pull away from your pain. He draws near. So when your heart aches or your spirit feels worn down, He is not disappointed in you. He is close, He is gentle, and He is deeply present with His love. Placing your hand on your heart is not just a self-soothing act. It's a sacred moment of aligning with His nearness. When you say, it's okay to feel this, you are echoing the compassion He already has for you. Then next exercise is release to receive. This is breathing exercise and time needed about 5 minutes. And its purpose is to calm the body and symbolically release emotional burdens. And these are the steps. Inhale slowly through your nose and count 4. And as you exhale, imagine releasing one heavy thought or memory. And say quietly, I release what no longer serves me. And repeat for 5, from 5 to 10 breaths. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11, verse 28. That reminds you that each breath is an invitation into rest. Letting go is not weakness. It's trust in the one who longs to carry your burdens. And then there is healing walk next exercise. And time you need for this is from 15 to 30 minutes. And this purpose is to process emotions with movement and reflection. And steps are these. As you walk in nature or a quiet space, silently ask, what part of me is still hurting? And let answers rise naturally. No pressure. Don't dig. Just observe. Just listen to yourself. And then close the walk by saying, I'm choosing to move forward with dignity and grace. And you do it by walking also. Make it true. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23, verse 4. And this is a sacred reminder that you do not walk alone. Even in your most vulnerable moments, God's presence surrounds and comforts you. Even if you don't feel it, it is so. And then, prayer when you feel broken. This purpose is to open your heart to God in honesty and receive His tender presence. And this prayer goes like this. Lord, I'm tired. I've prayed for the pain to end. And yet here it is. I don't understand, but I still choose to trust you. Sit with me in this ache. Remind me I'm not forgotten. And teach me breathe again. Heal me in your way, in your time. And until then, hold me close. Show your love. Amen. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147, verse 3. That speaks to the promise that healing is already unfolding. Even when you can't feel it yet, God is mending what was torn and breathing new life into what felt lost. And then there is soulful journal exercise. And this purpose is to explore your inner world and rediscover your dignity through reflection. And do it like this. Choose one prompt per day or week. Write freely and without judgment. Your story deserves to be heard. And these are questions. What part of my pain still feels unanswered? What would I say to God about it if I didn't hold back? What do I most need to hear from someone right now? Can I say it to myself? Where have I already survived more than I thought I could? What strength did I found within that? What false beliefs about my worth am I ready to let go of? What is the truth I choose to replace them with? What would a compassionate friend tell me if they knew my whole story? And Bible verse for this is, search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Psalm 139, verse 23. This invites you to be lovingly curious with yourself. God already knows your truth, and He still loves you. Journaling is a sacred space where your heart and His can meet. Because healing is not about erasing pain, it's about remembering that your value is not defined by what has hurt you. These practices are meant to gently restore your sense of dignity, hope and choice, or maybe first time in your life. And you don't need to rush. Actually, don't rush at all. You just take one step today, another tomorrow, and you are already on your way. Thank you for being part of this journey today. If this message spoke to you, if you found hope or healing in it, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone who needs this kind of encouragement. Those are very simple ways to support Same Time at this channel, and it helps me little by little continue creating content that brings faith, psychology and dignity together. God bless you.